This one's nice.
We got tornadoes to the south of us. Last night was freaking insane.
I lost it, dude. Is that, dude? Oh, right at the freaking thing. This thing is a freaking tank.
Okay, it's official. First tournament of the year, 2026, round one, Moyak Elite Series at Lake of the Ozarks. If you guys aren't familiar with the lake, this lake is 54,000 acres, and we're going to be doing it on a kayak. So that begs the question, where in the world do we begin to fish this? So that's where the story begins. I'm going to spend the next 3 days living out of my car, fishing, camping, and just figuring out where these fish are in this massive lake. I think the plan is I'm going to hit the south end of the lake the first day and a half and fish like in the state park, see how that goes, and then towards the later half of the trip move up north to some of the like upper creek arms on the north side of the lake and see how that does. So I'm going to get the kayak loaded up, I'm going to charge the batteries from the fish finder and the trolling motor, and we're going to get out of here. I just realized I haven't booked anywhere for me to camp these next 3 days, so I'm gonna have to find that. I swear on these trips, you always feel like you're forgetting something. But it's 10 o'clock, we're on the road, just got gas. It's about a three and a half hour drive to the lake that we're going. The plan is fish until evening and then go to our campsite. Yeah, we'll kind of see how it goes from there.
Getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a loaded gun. My mind stunning like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run. Oh, if you want to cowboy on a white horse, right now.
Wow. First catch of the day. What the heck? That is crazy. A little shad. What are the odds? That's like comical. What the heck? The one thing about the Ozarks, man, there's some crazy houses here. Go. This one's nice. Nice bass. Nice bass. On the rock crawler. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. This thing is a freaking tank. Holy cow. Man, just when I thought I was gonna get skunked. That's an 18-inch bass right there, but man, he's fat. All right, we'll get him back in the water.
There he goes.
Not gonna lie, I really did not expect to catch anything up in this cove here. That was like the first sign of life we've had here. Bunch of fish here on the sonar. Let's just cast around a bit more and see if there's anything else here. And then we'll probably call it, because I can kind of feel this storm getting a little bit closer. I don't want to get stuck out here. But yeah, I've just been hammering the bank with this rock crawler. Just pulling. Okay. I should probably get out of here. I'm gonna start heading back to the boat ramp. Okay. Got off the water. Didn't really record a whole lot of that coming back because got some weather coming. You can see this, but thunderstorms and possibly large hail, strong winds coming right for us. So mildly concerned about that, considering I don't really have a place to live right now. I'm living in the car. So we have about like 45 minutes until it hits. So I'm going to go somewhere, get something to eat, and then we'll kind of just figure out what to do from there. As for fishing though, I only had one bite the entire day. We were out there for like 2.5, 3 hours. And but the one bite we had was real good. That was a nice bass. That was my biggest bass of the year. So yeah, I'm gonna get all cleaned up and then we'll see what's going on.
Storms begin to initiate later on this evening as we get closer to sunset. Again, we also have a good batch with high tornado probabilities up here towards Kansas City. Once we initiate, we'll be watching several different clusters lasting through the overnight hours. Another overnight situation tonight as that line segment gets in basically.
Here's the update. We're under a tornado watch right now. We got tornadoes to the south of us. I mean, as you can see, like here at like 9 p.m., we're gonna get hit with all that stuff that's in Oklahoma right now. So 7:20, I don't really know how much I want to go back to the campsite. So I think what the plan is, we're gonna do a little urban camping now. So we're gonna go find a parking lot here close to like a hospital or something like that. In the event that tornado does happen, we can run inside real quick. And then on the bright side, if we get hit with a tornado, at least we're already at the hospital. So that's the plan. Yeah, I'm gonna get parked and then we'll pick it up from there. All right, we're all set up. I'm gonna try and make some dinner here before it gets too crazy. It's getting really windy. Got about 30 minutes until the storms are supposed to hit. I'm gonna fire up my camping stove and I guess maybe heat up some, probably either a broth or something. See what we got. All right. Yeah, so we got here, got some macaroni noodles with some cottage cheese that I blended up for some like a healthier cheesy sauce. It's got high in protein, with a little bit of shredded cheese, chicken breast, bacon, beef bacon, and some broccoli. So good for your gains, but also pretty delicious too. Yeah, it's pretty good. I am so hungry. I've barely like eaten anything today.
Cover. We got 1-inch hail coming up through Curtis Station, Valentine, Kings.
The part that sucks about this is the storms are going to be going on until like 3 in the morning. So like, I gotta sleep at some point, you know. Oh shit.
Just trying to unlock all the, everything. Let's use these phones. We got them. We got the internet. We got these phones. Let's use them.
The power just went out here at the hospital, at least in the parking lot. Looks like the lights on in the building are still on. Yeah, the wind's really picking up now. More lights just shut off. This is crazy. I'm telling you, last night was freaking insane. All the way up until like 3 a.m. I went to bed around probably like midnight or so, just because I was like, you know, whatever happens, happens. I'm going to bed. I'm so tired. I can't stay up anymore. But it just pushed in this crazy cold front. Look at this. The wind's not too bad here in this cove, but I have a feeling that this wind is going to be pretty strong on the main body of the lake. But yeah, I'm already here, so no sense in going back home. I think I am going to give it a little bit of extra time though. It says sun is supposed to come out maybe later today, around 3 or 4, so we'll see. And then tomorrow is going to be nice. So yeah, I think it's time to make a breakfast burrito. Okay, so now what I think we're going to do, I think I'm just going to crack the eggs directly in this thing. Right in the pan. I think that's going to be the easiest option. More eggs, bacon on here. Put some cheese on here. Like so. A little bit of heat. Boom. I honestly didn't eat a whole lot yesterday, so I'm pretty hungry. It's definitely getting colder too. It's supposed to get down to like 41, but then I guess later this evening it's gonna maybe heat back up a little bit. So I'm gonna eat the burrito, clean off the stuff, like clean off the pan and stuff, and then we'll see about getting out on the water. Launching from the same spot as yesterday, but I think we're gonna head off in another direction. Really hope it's not gonna rain on us. Forecast doesn't say it's supposed to rain, but you know, it also said it wasn't supposed to freaking tornado yesterday either, so bringing the rain stuff just in case. I really do love coming to these Ozark lakes though. Central, southern Missouri is so beautiful. All the lakes just have these big bluffs that run along the lake. I can't believe yesterday we were out here in shorts and a t-shirt. 44 degrees now. Didn't get anything off that point. I'm gonna go over here now, cast out, and then I think I might trout, see how spinnerbait does. We're going to hit up another spot. We're gonna throw the jig around for a bit, see what happens. Oh gosh, guys, it was a slower morning today. I mean, we kind of expected that since the temperature dropped like 20 degrees last night, but that's probably going to be it for this spot. I think from now on we're going to try some new spots, but yeah, that's kind of the plan. I'm hungry. I'm gonna get some food. All right, I'm at the campsite. I'm gonna try and get a fire going because it is it's gotten even colder. It's like in the 40s now, low 40s, 41 degrees. So I'm gonna get a fire going, get it warm, and then I'm gonna make some lunch. All right, getting a little bit of a later start today, but we're in a new spot. We're a little bit farther up north, closer towards the dam, at this small little kind of secluded boat ramp. An old fisherman kind of put me on the sauce earlier today, told me about this place and how a lot of people don't know that it's public. Here's the spot that we're gonna launch from today. Hopefully he didn't just get us to leave his fishing spot. Coming a little bit more prepared today. We got the net and we're gonna try out this rear GoPro. Usually it's about a 50-50 shot on whether or not the rear GoPro works. Another thing that old fisherman said, that the bite has been really slow in the mornings, which makes sense because that's kind of what's been happening to us too. Oh, right at the freaking boat. Oh my God. We literally sight fished that dude. I saw him jump up and surface behind me. Didn't even use the net on that one. He would score about 14 and a half. Probably gonna be our last spot. Hey there.
Yeah, this is the area that I usually always fish.
Yeah.
And but I had heard that the ramp was like unaccessible, but it's not bad.
Yeah. I didn't even know this was public. Yeah.
You've been fishing out here for a while?
Since like 3. And I went all the way up around. I just caught one, like a 14-incher, right on that bank over there on a rock crawler.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you fishing in the tournament tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing it. There's fish just jumped right there.
Yeah. Do you have a water temperature right now?
No, I asked the dude. He says it's in the 50s. Mine, for some reason, is stuck saying it's 77, and I don't think it's 77.
What's your name?
CJ.
I'm Jeff.
Jeff, it's nice to meet you. There we go. There's one. Watch out for the freaking... Probably about the same size as the other one. 14, maybe. About 14 and a half as well. Pretty much the same exact size as the other fish. All right, I think that is gonna do it for today. That got me feeling a little bit better. Caught 2 fish, that's the most we've caught so far. All right, had some better success today. It's a lot nicer. Caught 2 fish, which is promising, and I think what we're probably gonna do is go to that location tomorrow morning for the tournament. As I was leaving, I saw another kayak angler out there who's also doing it, and he was saying that that spot's really good. I don't remember if I was recording or not, but he was saying that he's caught his limit there every single time. I think now what I'm gonna do is go get some dinner. I might get some like Chipotle or something. We'll see what's around here, but yeah. Oh. It's 5 in the morning. We've got 2 hours until the tournament starts. We got our identifiers, STB. So I'm gonna get that written down, put that on the catch board, and then we're gonna get some breakfast. Did not sleep well last night at all. Got maybe 2 hours of sleep, and I'm honestly like scared to feel like what I'm gonna feel in the next few hours, because I know today is gonna be a freaking grind. There we go.
STB. Got 1 minute. Okay, let's go.
No. I never fucking lose them on the crankbait.
That was a tough day. Caught one fish the entire time. Missed one bite in the morning. Total bag was 12 inches. Yeah, seems like this always happens every time there's money on the line. You know, you can't catch fish. But nevertheless, it still was a good time. Now it's time to make the trek back home. It was a fun journey. I had never fished this lake before. Coming to a brand new lake, especially one of this size, is always kind of daunting. And you know, we caught some big fish, but I think, you know, for it being what it is, I would say it was probably a successful trip overall. Didn't get skunked, and we learned a lot about the lake in the process. So thanks for coming along for the journey. Stay tuned. We got some more videos coming in the future. We got another tournament next month, along with some other odds and ends videos of just whatever I got going on. So if you did enjoy the video, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.